Hey y'all, my name is Kelsey. Thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new around here, we typically talk about Young Living. Granted, I will talk about some other things as well. My previous video talked a little bit about how I'm also a photographer, and that's one of my primary businesses. So as you can see, I'm still kind of set up from today's session, so if you'll excuse the mess. In this video, we're going to be talking about all things thieves that I currently have in my home and which ones I use most frequently and which ones I don't use near as much. Okay, so we're going to start with the bulk of what I usually use. To start off with, we're going to start with my toothpaste. So I personally use the whitening toothpaste, which is this one right here, and I love it. Obviously it works. I'm so insanely impressed. This is actually my second tube since it came out, which is actually fairly reasonable considering how quickly people can run through toothpaste. So I find it kind of impressive that I still have this. Now this toothpaste here is the Aroma Bright, which is what my husband Kenneth uses. He is happy with it. You know, he's a guy, so he's not gonna get like super crazy excited about the products that he's using and whether or not he's like, yeah, this is awesome. But for me, the whitening toothpaste has been super awesome, and occasionally he'll use mine. I keep hitting the mic. I'm so sorry, guys. Occasionally he'll use my toothpaste just because he does want to kind of get some of those extra coffee stains or soda stains off of his teeth, and so I don't blame him at all, and I'm totally okay anytime he uses it. The next thing that I always have around is this Thieves dish soap. It is so useful for more than one reason. First off, of course, it's dish soap, so we use it for our dishes. We currently do not have a dishwasher, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later. So I am the dishwasher. Go me. And so I use the Thieves dish soap, which is phenomenal for that. I actually keep quite a bit of this around because I also use it for shampoo. It just really takes off the gunk, and a lot of shampoos leave a lot of buildup, and if you'll notice, my hair is so light and fluffy. So if you're looking for a little hair secret, this is amazing, especially for other Young Living users out there. If you've already been using Young Living shampoo, if it doesn't quite get all of the oil off of your roots because it has oils in it, I feel like I noticed that it just weighed my hair down a little bit. And for me, I have super lightweight hair as it is. Like, it's super thin, fine strands. And so I really needed something that would get every bit of it off. And I'm someone who really does like to take a shower every single day, wash my hair every single day, sometimes twice a day, which I know is bad. Okay, I'm not a beauty guru. I'm not gonna like gush about that, but this has been super useful for me to find something that works. And of course, if I want to do something that's like super scented or smells really good, then I'll take one of my other Young Living shampoos and I'll add some oils into it or whatnot and just kind of give that little extra punch. And I'll talk more about my beauty routine in some videos coming up this year. So I promise the dish soap will be back, and I will talk more about exactly what routine I like to rotate through. Okay, so next is the foaming hand soap. I love it. It comes with this fabulous little pump. I actually have 2 or 3 of the actual pumps because I wanted to make sure that when Ken and I go to move in the next month or so, we would have multiples. I wanted to make sure that I had one of these in the kitchen, one in the bathroom, and then one if I have another bathroom. So that was a big deal for me, so I have been investing in multiples of this, but I have used this for so long. Like, this is one of the first purchases that I made with Young Living, because I was like, okay, where's somewhere small that I can start to kind of transfer buy? And transfer buying, of course, is buying products from Young Living instead of going to the store and buy them. So that's what I did with this. I wanted to make sure that I had chicken soap sitting on my countertop instead of like having just, you know, the junk. The junk. I didn't want to have the junk sitting on my countertop, and I wanted to make sure that I discreetly had a way of showing people who come over Young Living and how awesome it is and how good it smells. I mean, this stuff smells amazing. And another thing that I like to do is when it gets halfway empty, I add water to it. So with the first round, you know, you get your bottle, you use it up, you get about halfway down there, you add water. It still works. It still works just as good, and you're getting a lot more use out of it, which is awesome. And then Young Living also has the option to buy a big refill bottle, and I have that as well back there in the back. Okay, so my other like absolute staple is going to be the Thieves household cleaner. So this is it here. Now let me tell you, it looks like it's a small bottle. I understand that. Don't let it mislead you, seriously. This is actually how much you'll use per one entire spray bottle, the majority of the time. You will use this, just this little cap. You'll fill it up with the cleaner. Woo, and pour it into a bottle that is fairly decently sized. Now, because I like to use it as more of an all-purpose cleaner, I use it on everything. We do not have bleach in my house. We do not have any of the chemical cleaners that you typically find when you go to Walmart or Target or wherever. We just cut it out. We realized that it wasn't for us. I get severe migraines when I use bleach, so I needed something different, and this was my answer. So we ended up switching to the Thieves cleaner almost immediately when I joined Young Living, and it has been a life changer for me. I don't get headaches when I clean anymore, and I find joy in cleaning, which so many people, you know, I mean, they're like, oh yeah, I love cleaning and it's nice and it's therapeutic, but it was therapeutic for me, but I was also miserable every time I cleaned, and I wasn't okay with that. And now I'm finally to the point where I'm like, oh, this is amazing. Like I get to change my own life just because I don't get a headache when I clean my house anymore. You don't realize how important it is until you're really there and you are uncomfortable and it is a physical struggle for you. So that's awesome. And I just love that this lasts forever. Y'all, I had one of these bottles from like almost the first month that I joined up until, well, the last time I filled this up. So maybe a week or two ago. This is a brand new bottle. Look at this. You see this right here? This is a brand new cap cover. You guys, like that's incredible. I've been a member of Young Living for almost 2 years. That's insane. So granted, I am probably not the most tidy person. Regardless of how it may seem around me, I'm really not the most tidy person, so, but I scrub my walls at least once a week. So if that says anything, yeah. So, okay, the next thing is the Thieves Mouthwash. I love this. It has saved my teeth. I have some major sensitivity along like my bottom teeth, and it's very difficult for me to eat sometimes. Like sometimes it hurts to breathe, and so using this mouthwash has really kind of added an extra layer of protection, along with a couple extra supplements that have really helped strengthen my teeth. And but this has been awesome, and it really kind of improves, you know, like my overall gum health, my tooth health, and it helps really, you know, of course, with your bad breath. So if you struggle with bad breath, it's awesome. Now, moving on to the laundry room. I use the Thieves laundry soap. This looks like a very small bottle, but in the end, I will leave a link to my DIY video for the Thieves laundry soap to turn it into a 5-gallon bucket. So you see this and then you turn it into a 5-gallon bucket and you're like, okay, you know? So it's awesome, and it gives you a really like real way to get something of that size to last a long time, and it's great. Okay, also Also in the laundry room, we do not use fabric softener. And we also don't use like the little fabric softener sheets, and I personally don't like the wool balls. I don't think that putting oils on the wool balls really smells that great. Maybe I'm not putting enough. Maybe it's because I'm too stingy. I don't really know. I would much rather take a bottle of oil and slather it all over me than put it on a wool ball and throw it in my dryer and dry all the oil up. I just don't like that. So I made a really interesting discovery right after I got a free bottle of the Thieves Spray from Young Living for a promotion one month. I got a free bottle and I was like, you know what? I don't know what I'm gonna use this for. So I took it and I sprayed it on my laundry because I was actually desperate. I didn't want to have to take the time to put the oils on the dryer ball that I did have at the time. I wanted it to smell better, so I popped this open and I sniffed it and I was like, that smells pretty good. So I just popped the cap off and I sprayed it a few times in the dryer, and let me tell y'all, it smelled amazing. This was the most genius idea I ever had. So I buy a 3-pack every few months or so, and it lasts me quite a while, which is awesome. So yeah, I guess that's like a laundry hack for you if you don't care for oils on your dryer balls. There's your option. Now, for the things that I use a little less frequently, it's going to be the cleansing soap bar. There are a few hacks that I have heard for this. I've heard some people will use it for their dishes. So when they're washing dishes by hand in the kitchen, they'll just take their sponge and rub it on the soap bar and then wash their dishes with it. Of course, you can use it for body soap, you can use it for hand soaps if you just want to keep it there by the sink. This is a great option as well. Like I said, I don't really use it yet, but I have it. It's here, it's ready and waiting. I just use my dish soap to wash my hands when I'm in the kitchen right now. Whatever I can cross-use products for is what I do. I do have the fruit and veggie soak. There were a lot of viral videos going around of people like soaking their apples in it and then watching the waxy coating come right off the apple. I really want to do one of those videos, so I'll have to be super late to the game and the trend or whatever at that point. But I think it'll be really cool to kind of get to see it for myself. I do have it. I haven't really had a chance to use it, but I'll get there. And last but not least, I'm going to go back to the dish thing. So I bought a package of Thieves dish detergent, and we did like a super redneck, jimmied up dishwasher in our kitchen that wasn't necessarily installed. My husband wanted to just test it out and see like if it would really make our lives any better to have a dishwasher, and so I went through and I bought the Thieves dishwashing detergent for the dishwasher, and we used it like twice. So I have a whole bucket of dish detergent back there in the back underneath my sink for no reason, because we don't have a dishwasher. So right now it's kind of useless, but I do have it for when we move. Fingers crossed, praise the Lord, we will have a dishwasher, please. Because I'm so tired of wasting like 2 hours sometimes just washing dishes because I am so OCD about my dishes. Like it's a thing, it's like a whole thing between me and my husband about whether or not, you know, dishes. Anyway, so that's pretty much it for all of my Thieves products that I keep in my house or keep around or that I use on a regular basis. That's all my Thieves products. They are spectacular and I love Thieves, and honestly, oils aside, I would still be a member of Young Living specifically for the Thieves line. There's so much more that Young Living offers, and eventually I will start sharing all of those things with you as well. Keep an eye out for my monthly wellness box videos because I will probably pick up a few random Thieves products here and there to share with you guys. So if you're really looking to hear about something in particular, so just kind of keep an eye out, and that way you can take a peek if it's something that you're interested in. Okay guys, thank you so much for stopping in. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that like button with a thumbs up, just so I can know how I'm doing, if you think this is really great content so far, and if you're really enjoying it and you seem to kind of sort of like my personality, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would really love to have you guys join the community and be a part of what it is that I'm doing here. I would love to hear from you. Do you use Young Living? Like, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know if you're using Young Living. If not, go ahead and comment too. I would actually love to hear from you. I would love to see where my audience is. Are you using Young Living? Are you using other companies? Is there something that you buy from another company but you still use Young Living? Go ahead and share that with me because I would love to hear about it. Anywho, check out my Instagram. It is at MissKelseyDW, MRS KelseyDW. On Instagram, and if you haven't been over to my Pinterest yet, go ahead and give it a check out as well. It is going to be Lady K Designs LLC on Pinterest, and then I also have a TikTok, which will be the Miss Kelsey DW with the MRS as well over there. So if you want to stop in to my TikTok page, feel free to do that as well. I would love to hear from you guys over there. And I'm pretty sure that's it. All the information will be down in the description below. Thank you so much for tuning in, and much love, guys. See you later. Bye.